joke, it ain't a joke, I'm the truth. Taking over today, I came to show you the proof. So follow close, you're watching every move. I was gonna wait till y'all were ready, but I'm not in any mood. Let's get into it, plans are executed perfectly. Professor prepping students like a test at university. The lesson you could learn is that I'm meant for doing work, so I won't ever lose my worth. Check the revenue it's earning me. My stock is risen with my audience's optimism and acceptance that I'll make the most of every option given. All the shots of hin, Klonopins and chronic mixing got me feeling higher than the California cost of living. God forbid I'm on some no-holds-barred shit that you didn't think I'd go so far with. Sorry homie, this is only the start of being the most cold-hearted. I'm a one-man army, fuck a solo artist.
I'm only making it worse, I got away with words so I could get away with murder. I could pay the cost, what could I say, I'm a boss, shit I ain't no worker. I'm psycho, kinda homicidal when I think about it, but I got away with words, I'm only making it worse so I can get away.
I'm on the search to see where something real lies, but when I look, all I see is false truth and real lies. So I know now you never really realize how fake the world is until you look at it through real eyes.
You're now bumping the tape of a madman, live from the war where I was taken for CAT scans. The nurse walked in and I gave her a backhand, cause she had the nerve to ask if I play in a rap band.
Alright, so I am Decoy. We are back here at War of the Worlds Part 3. We're about to get into another main event battle. Can everybody make some noise? Yeah! Alright, so I want to say big shout outs to our sponsors, SA Dog Rescue. Check them out at sadogrescue.com, and Hustle Tapes for supplying us with mixtapes. Check them out at hustletapes.com. Before we get into the battle, Thesaurus is just going to shout something out to the camera.
Yeah, Thesaurus, two-time everything. All I know is that the album, legendaryclothingcompany.com, thesauruswins.bandcamp.com. Buy it, know about it,
True
be
story,
about it.
true story. All right, now we're just going to announce our MC who's a guest to the ride. Who we got?
Yep, coming all the way by way of Melbourne, who then moved to Sacramento, California.
Right.
Give it up for the homie Chase Moore, everybody.
It's real.
That is real.
All right, our MC to the left, broadcast going to call it.
The man to my left, got beef, absolute regular, always having back, make some fucking noise for Cryptic.
Alright, so Chase Moore, you've come the furthest way, my friend. You want head to tail? Yes. Let's go tail.
Heads it is.
I'll go first. Yeah. Alright, we're going to get 60 seconds on Cryptic. 60s or 90s?
Just whatever. I mean, it's 60.
Alright, cool.
Just don't.
We'll be lenient with time, that's fine. Alright, we've got time on Cryptic. Round 1, let's do it.
You look like one of Iron Solomon's kids tried to swallow a dick. If your mum wants you to stop going out at night, she takes your car keys away and then hides them on top of the fridge. But judging by the chubby white buddies I saw in the picture sets on his Facebook, I reckon that Chase Moore is one of them weird cunts who plays competitive paintball. Maybe not, maybe not. You give a white yank camouflage and a gun and they've historically tended to set off a race war. See, I'll attempt to dismember your head with a chainsaw. Let it rest in a cage, shocked with electrical volts, to sever the rest of your face off. See, I bet he expected a Mexican wave when he entered the state, but I'm better, so taking the flesh from the left of his brain away, getting the rest of the residue, making the resin of vegetable paste sauce. Chase Moore, the only international whose flights got beef did not pay for. So he funded his trip with a collab album for them nerds who were willing. And you thought people would pay $200 for a verse on that, really? You're just a last-minute side act, fill in hype, man, so if you want to get personal with me, I'll just remind him that the way that he chases the cash just makes him a greedier version of Greeley.
Make some noise, that's round 1.
Alright, look.
Chase Moore.
Now, I'm gonna guarantee that he'll at least say once that Chase is a cunt. But you lame dipshit, your name's Cryptic. Wow. That's creative as fuck. You're just a typing nerd, rhyming word flavor of the month. And if you say I was first, I'll cut him in line with a blade to the gut so he won't make it to the front. See, I was blazing with my homies, and they said, Chase, show me who you gotta take on. Pulled up his footage, pressed play, and everybody facepalm. See, when I'm sought to handle these jokes and I'm conceiving my quotes, I call it a hassle. I wish that he was dope. Do you know how much weed I had to smoke to get through all of your battles? It was a lot. And I heard your music. Your tracks and songs are shit. I'm surprised that your career has lasted long as this. I'm clever with words off a fat chronic split. I'll sever your nerves to your catatonic, bitch. It's catastrophic when I spit, so it's nothing for me to put hands on the prick that was last seen on a catalog for Abercrombie and Fitch. Faggot.
All right, we're gonna get that second round on Cryptic. Let's go.
He got on grind time to spit rap. Thinks he's leaning a bit. Got with Saurus, made some diss tracks, thought the pieces would fit. But in fact, the only reason this whack limp act even exists is because when crowds got tired of the repetitive style at Ilmac, Peter just needed a fix. And how ironic is it that Pete's new bitch is still an overacting scrotum sack? How ironic is it that Pete's new bitch is still 3'6"? And how ironic is it that Pete's new bitch still speaks like this? Does he whisper sweet force multis into your ear at night, you little cunt mole? like, yo, Chase, the words in my almanac are perfectly carbon matched. And all I know is that since you're my all-beat bitch for my off-beat shit, in the morning, can you just pick up my shirts from the laundromat? Okay, roll me with me on this one, yo. You have the face of an abo who shaved with a cactus and mated with catfish from alien planets. You shamelessly spastic, vertically challenged Amero Australian faggot. And if I hear one more of you septic cunts try to say that we're backwards, then I will piss on the stars and stripes while I sing the Australian anthem.
Yeah. That's time, make some noise! All right, let's get that next round on Chase Moore.
See, Cryptic, I'm in the studio every day, chopping samples and loops. It's how I get paid. I make a living shopping tracks, and they hand me that loot. Don't make me list my resume of all the cats I've produced. See, I want to ask you guys, have you ever analyzed what they actually do? Their rhyme verses suck, disguised with the word cunt to distract you from the factual truth? Well, let me break it down to something you could understand me through. You're like a basketball player that does the fanciest moves, but as soon as you step out of range without any game, you can't even shoot. Yeah, bitch. Yo, so you signed your death wish, so expect this ether. He calls a bunch of hoes like, come to my shows. I'll get you on the guest list cheaper. But only one show. I stole her and had his ex-bitch eager. He was texting this skeezer. And I ain't really want to get with that dead fish either, so I got head then split and I let Crypt keep her. You fucked that bitch.
True story. Let's get that last round on Cryptic, let's go.
Even though I've been calling you short for half the show, I know you're not actually a garden gnome. But you would look very appropriate at my father's home in his garden, though. See, your awful sound is watered down like cordial rounds at orphan houses. He smokes a bit of cannabis and thinks that he's a horseman now, but just because you're button doesn't mean your bar's a slaughterhouse. Yo, but I don't blame him for putting the weed first. But if you think marijuana does not stunt your growth, then why do you play handball against a street curb? When it comes to the truth who's repping Northbourne harder, you don't even have a single thing to say to me. See, you're the biggest failure to hit Australia since Lindy Chamberlain killed her baby and didn't have a thing to say in her written statement, so the bitch just claimed that a dingo ate her. Yo. I hope you get AIDS and rot. Your sprays are choppy. I bet you and your all-white buddies go to all-white parties wearing Abercrombie. In the 1980s, a Black Sabbath fan suicided, took out his own face with a shotty. His parents sued lead singer Osbourne and blamed it on him. You remind me of those parents a lot, Chase, I promise. The way he's falsely claiming Aussie. Time. That's
All right, let's get the last round on Chase Moore.
Look, see, my bars lock it down. I'm like a caged felon. And just so y'all know, this is not for show. I was raised in Melbourne. Yo, check it out. See, fuck it, bro. I got an Aussie accent for you. I could do it perfectly. And the way that you rhyme, you should pursue a nursery. Check it out. You look like the type of square that likes sheriffs and cops. You'd see a a crime being committed and you'd say, hey you, right there, stop. See, I will tie you to a chair and kick it over as you lie there and watch as I get inside your wife's vagina and tear the crotch till it's wider than Ayers Rock. See, I'm Chase Moore. I wage war. And I'll make his chick hit me on the hip on my Android. And when I play chords, I make sure she strips for the chips like Samboy. See, that Molly brings me joy. The smoke's louder than a Harley noise. And after you get murked by Chase and you go to purchase an eighth, they'll have to blur your face like the Barley Boy. And you sound like you never practice. But fuck this cat, it's a mismatch, so I'll switch back to the better accent. Yo, that's it.
I just want to say that Australian accent was more on point than mine, so I'm jealous right now. All right, we're going to go to the judges and we will be right back, but before we do, everyone make some noise for that. I'll be right back with the judges.
What's happening? Sprungy, scousing your house, robbing your house, don't give a shit, got engaged, I'm amazing. Nah, seriously though, like that was a pretty fucking good battle. I thought the first 2 rounds were really close. Chase came with some sick rapping, Cryptic had some dope jokes, it was great. And the thing that just turned, like pretty much gave me my decision, Chase's last round, man. You can't like recover from a slip up like that when the first 2 rounds are that even. So, Cryptic in 3, but that was an amazing battle, man. I enjoyed it. Peace out. Fuck you.
Dotty, that was a really sick battle. Cryptic fucking stepped his game up heaps. That was really good from him. Chase Moore, dope. First time I ever seen him battle. Choke swayed it for me. Cryptic, bang. Hey, what's up? Fucking Ethics and Punter here. Yeah, that was a tight ass battle, man. But like, I'm gonna give it to Cryptic straight up, man. Chase had some dope lines, but man, Cryptic took it straight up. Word up, Port Adelaide.
Straight out, Cryptic, like, absolutely drilled him. Like, he was a lot stronger on the fucking punchlines and shit. Like, I gotta say, straight out, give it to Cryptic.
What's up? Purpose from Pagan Ellipsis. Again, that one could have gone either way. Choke kind of threw it though, so it's got to be Cryptic.
What's up, this is Vijay. Let's watch Chase Moore versus Cryptic. First and second round, I was really leaning on both sides, but like I was waiting for the last round to see who was going to take the edge. But since due to that choke by Chase Moore, I'm going to give that to Cryptic. Cool.
True story. All right, we're about to make that judge's decision. We are here at God Beef War of the Worlds 3. Can everyone make some noise for that battle? Make sure you cop the Source's album online. All I know is that. Hit him up and cop that.
Cop it at the merch table now.
Do that too, definitely. That's official. All right, all the judges went with Cryptic. Make some noise.
Cryptic 3000, Cryptic Jules Equity, Master of Words Out January. Props to Chase. Thanks for coming out.
Big time.